Jasmine is a very beautiful, fragrant flower that is grown in most home gardens because of its lovely fragrance and beautiful look. So, we have a few jasmine plants in our garden, and in today's video, I'll be sharing some tips on how to get maximum flowering and a lot of buds and other care tips for these beautiful fragrant flowers. We have three varieties of jasmine plants in our garden. This is the trailing variety, and this is the first year we are getting so many blooms on this plant. We planted this in our garden as a sapling last year, and this is grown up to the top of our pergola, and now you can see a lot of blooms on this plant. This variety is extremely fragrant and has a beautiful perfume to it. As we step out of the front door, we can really feel the beautiful fragrance of this flower, and also they are tiny star shaped white flowers and they look really beautiful at the entryway. We also purchased this new variety which has a light shade of pink at the back of the petals, and it has just started to bloom this season. And this is the most commonly grown Arabian jasmine or the Indian jasmine, which look like tiny roses or mini roses and has also got a beautiful fragrance. Now, on this plant this year, we have a lot of new buds and lot of flowering. As you can see, the number of buds on this plant, it is growing really well and giving lot of flowers, and this is growing in a container that is a 25-liter bucket in our garden. As I had mentioned earlier, this is a tropical flowering plant, and since it is tropical, it requires lot of warm weather and lot of sunlight. So this is placed in a container at the south side of our garden where it gets a lot of sunlight throughout the day. And another important tip to get lot of buds and blooms on jasmine flowers is pruning. So once the season is over and the flowers or the leaves are starting to shed, then that is a time to prune this plant. This plant usually blooms from spring and throughout entire summertime. And once the summertime is over, when the weather starts to get a little cooler, that is the time you see the difference in the plant and it stops producing any new flowers or new growth. So at that time, we usually prune this plant, cut off all the dried stems or the dried leaves and all the spent flowers so that it can go into dormancy at that time. And in the new season or the spring season, it starts to produce a lot of new buds and lots of flowers. They don't require any sort of fertilizer during the dormancy period, but once it starts to produce new leaves in the spring, at that time we can fertilize it with NPK fertilizer or any sort of flower fertilizer that you would use for other flowers in the garden. We usually use eggshells and banana peels to make our own homemade fertilizer, which is what we use for all the flowering plants in our garden. And during the flowering season, we fertilize it every 2 to 3 weeks for continuous blooms and lots of flowering during the summer and spring season. Propagation of jasmine plants are very easy and they can be propagated from stem cuttings. This is one plant that we received from our neighbor They had saplings at the side of the mother plant and we got and planted. Now, once the flowers are spent, we need to prune all these and remove all the dried flowers, because without removing these dried flowers, we cannot encourage any sort of new growth on the plants. We can remove these dead blooms by simply pinching it off from the plant or using a pair of shears or pruners to cut them off from the plant. A common infection that is usually seen on jasmines are the mealybugs. So, mealybugs can be tackled by using a garlic and chili spray that we usually make at home for this infestation. Leaf curl is also another issue that comes with jasmine plants, and that can also be tackled with the chili garlic spray, or we can also use neem oil to get rid of the pest infection. So, these are a few care tips that will help you grow jasmine plants successfully and have a lot of buds and blooms on this plant. These are a beautiful addition and add a lot of fragrance to the garden. We hope you liked today's video. Please do subscribe to our channel and share your thoughts about our videos in the comment section below. Thanks for watching Fresh from My Garden.